So how many people do you think it takes to run a great event like the National Cinco de Mayo Festival? Well, right now I found two of the most important. They're the volunteers. It's Molly. How are you?
Hi.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo to you too.
And to my left, your right, is Nina. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Now, are you both DC residents, or are you coming and visiting us from Virginia, Maryland?
DC.
DC?
Yeah, DC as well.
Now, we spoke a little bit off camera. Both of our guests here are not Mexican, but they took the step forward to volunteer at this event. Why was this something that you wanted to do, Molly?
Well, it's very important to my friend Izzy, and I went last year. I wasn't a volunteer, and it was a really cool festival. So I was like, oh, I should help out, work with kids and do arts and crafts, and it'd be really cool.
How about you, Nina?
Well, I wanted to help out my friend, and I heard about a lot of my friends were talking about it, and they said it was a lot of fun, and you got to work with kids and learn about the culture. So I decided it would be a good idea to join.
Nina, that is a great question. I'm going to toss it to Molly. What did you learn about Mexican culture and about how Mexico and America, what the relations are between the two countries, having worked on this event?
Well, I think it's really well summed up in the saying, on Cinco de Mayo, everybody's Latino. Everybody was just welcoming, and it was really fun. And it was like a big family,
How about you, Nina? What did you learn about Mexican culture working at the Cinco de Mayo National Cinco de Mayo Festival?
Well, the main thing that I learned that I loved was the dancing, actually, in the background. And I related it to my own culture as well, and there's a lot of similarities, which I loved. It was great.
Now, there's a lot of websites out where you can go if you want to find out more about volunteer work. What other type of work do you guys do during the year? Is it Cinco de Mayo the one that you do that's hot?
Yeah, I also do some elementary school work, and I intern at the Museum of Natural History, but other than that, nothing really.
What would you like to say to possibly inspire other people to step out and start volunteering and getting involved in communities that maybe they might not know so much about?
Well, it's really fun to meet new people. They're really friendly, they're really receptive to you if you volunteer, and it's just great fun.
How about you?
Helping the community, you'll feel a lot better about yourself.
And now, what other events have you done volunteer work at?
I work with the Casey Trees. I work with their foundation, and we plan a lot around the city, and we're gathering a lot of people, but we haven't had a lot of events like this, but hopefully we will soon.
Well, I'm going to go back and join the event, but before I do, I got one more. This is the last one, people. What was your favorite aspect of the National Cinco de Mayo Festival?
Well, I love just hanging out and talking to the kids and making flowers and things like that. It was really fun.
Nina?
Definitely the dancing that we watched.
Well, there's a lot of tents here. There's a food tent, there's an information tent. This stage has been going from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. So there's a lot more I've got to do. I'm going to go back and join the festival. I'm Ryan in DC. Happy Cinco de Mayo.